Is retirement quietly disappearing, or is something being taken away from us while no one is looking? For decades, retirement was presented as a simple promise. Work hard, save a bit, and one day you stop. Somewhere in the background, pensions, savings plans, and governments were supposed to make the math work. Lately, that promise feels shaky. People work longer, retire later, or never feel secure enough to stop at all. That is where the suspicion starts. If productivity is higher than ever and technology keeps improving, why does retirement feel harder instead of easier? Many people believe there is a hidden plan behind this. The idea goes like this. Governments know the system cannot afford retirees anymore. Companies want workers to stay productive for as long as possible. So retirement is slowly being phased out without anyone officially saying it. The age keeps moving up. Benefits shrink. Responsibility shifts from institutions to individuals. From the outside, it can feel like a silent agreement where everyone pretends retirement still exists while the reality quietly changes. This belief spreads easily because it matches how life feels. In many countries, younger generations struggle to save. Housing is expensive. Stable jobs are rarer. Pensions are weaker or tied to volatile markets. Older workers are told to reskill and stay flexible well into their 60s. When people see this pattern repeating across the United States, Europe, and parts of Asia, it feels coordinated, almost like a secret being politely ignored. The real explanation is less dramatic, but more uncomfortable. Retirement was never a natural outcome of work. It was a temporary balance created by specific conditions. In the 20th century, populations were young, growth was strong, and fewer people lived very long after stopping work. Many pension systems were designed when retirees were supported by a much larger working population. That balance has changed everywhere. People live longer now, often by decades. Birth rates are lower in most developed and developing economies. This means fewer workers are supporting more retirees. At the same time, economic growth has slowed compared to the past, while costs like housing and healthcare have risen faster than wages. None of this requires a secret plan. It is basic arithmetic playing out slowly. There is another key shift. Responsibility has moved from collective systems to individual ones. In the past, retirement income often came from defined promises. Today, it usually comes from personal savings invested in markets. That makes retirement feel uncertain because it is. Markets fluctuate. Careers are unstable. This is true whether you live in the United States with retirement accounts, in Europe with mixed public systems, or elsewhere with family-based support structures that are also weakening. So retirement is not becoming a myth, but it is becoming different. It is less about a fixed stage and more about financial resilience, less about stopping completely and more about flexibility. The old image of working until a clear finish line was built for a world that no longer exists. Understanding this changes the question. Instead of asking when retirement will happen, it becomes more useful to ask how much freedom you are building over time. That might mean saving earlier, reducing fixed expenses, or planning for partial work later in life. Not because the system is evil, but because it is under pressure everywhere. If this way of looking at money and long-term security helps you see the bigger picture more clearly, consider subscribing to Simple Revenues. We publish calm, practical explanations that cut through financial confusion and turn scary headlines into understandable ideas. Thanks for watching. Simple Revenues, finance made simple.